Past month, Facebook has faced scandal after scandal, including issues of personal privacy and information security. And many tech experts say the ideal situation in most cases is to not use the site. But if you can't give up your Facebook account, there are a few things you can do to better secure your data. Our friend and tech expert Dave Hatter joins us this morning via Zoom to talk about his Facebook tips. And good morning, Dave. Before we get into your tips, with all of these scandals that Facebook has really faced, especially with the exclamation point yesterday at 6 hours being offline, do you think this recent bad reputation is even fair?
Well, John, yeah, I would say probably. And here's why. All of these big social media companies, Facebook, TikTok, they all make their money off your data, and they are incentivized, whether it's misinformation, however you want to characterize any of that stuff. They want to get you on there. They want to keep you on there. I wouldn't necessarily call it clickbaiting, but their goal is for you to spend as much time as possible, for you to be as engaged as possible. More likes, more shares, more posts. That makes money for them because they build a very elaborate dossier about you, and they use that information to sell you very targeted ads. They potentially sell that information to other companies. And so, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Facebook, and the 6 hours that it was down yesterday was sort of like a blessed silence, It's kind of nice.
All right, tell us how you really feel there, Dave. But many people have too much skin in the Facebook game. They say they can't get rid of their account. So how can they use their Facebook accounts more safely?
Well, you bring up a good point, John. And I know there are people who use like Facebook Marketplace to sell stuff that allows them to stay in contact with their family all around the world. So I'm not saying Facebook doesn't have any sort of legitimate use whatsoever. And the same thing for a lot of these other social media sites. But there are a lot of things you can do to try to limit the amount of information you're giving them. And again, not only because they use that information to make money off you, you're not the customer of Facebook, you're their product. You're not paying them with money, you're paying them with data. That's the trade-off that you voluntarily make when you use their site or any of these social media sites. But you can limit that footprint. I mean, understanding that they're going to use this information to influence you, they're going to use this information to sell you stuff. They might sell your information to other companies who might not necessarily protect it as well. It might be leaked or breached from there. The less you put out, the better. So one of the best things you can do, and you touched on it earlier, is experts say don't use it at all. If you can't do that, stop using the Facebook app. Stop using any apps from Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. Just use the website, assuming there is WhatsApp. You could switch to something like Signal for secure messaging. But delete the Facebook app. It's sucking up all kinds of information off your phone, and just use Facebook.com. Use the old school website. You can use a privacy-friendly, very secure lockdown browser like Firefox or Safari on the Apple platform, which will significantly restrict the amount of information they can collect about you. Spend less time on there, share less information. If you're going to use it to communicate with friends and family or sell something, just use it for that functionality and get off. The less time you spend on there, the less information you give them, the better for your privacy, frankly, and your ultimate security.
Yeah, obviously. And now young people are not going to be as cautious about protecting their information as perhaps their parents are. As parents, should we be concerned about our kids' information getting into the wrong hands?
Yeah, I think we should, John. You raise a really interesting point. For example, TikTok, another extremely popular social media platform. And, I have older kids. They don't even use Facebook anymore. That's like for us old people, you know what I mean? Yeah. They're into all kinds of newer stuff like that. But, TikTok was made by a Chinese company. There's a lot of concern out there. It's had a lot of privacy and security problems as well, that data is going to Chinese companies where there are no rules or regulations or any control over how it's used. So I think the big thing for parents to remember is this information essentially can last forever nowadays. If your kids are putting out information that will potentially come back to bite them in 10 or 20 years because they don't realize the long-term implications, that can be a real problem for them. And the less they put out, the better. Yeah,
all they have to do is look at some of these entertainers who are being tortured by tweets from 10 years ago. So I don't know that.
And kids don't understand that. You know what I mean, John? Yeah. They don't understand what they're saying today. They might mean it as a joke or something, but 20 years later, they're trying to get a job, trying to get into college. That information is still out there. And if someone wants to dig a little bit, and it's not hard to do, there's no telling what might come up. So I think the more parents can encourage their kids to limit their exposure to these things and potentially delete these apps, stay off of them, the better off they'll be in the long run.
All right, as usual, good advice. Dave Hatter, thank you so much.
Always my pleasure, John. Thank you.
Take care.